I've had this music on loop for about 20 minutes now, and I still don't really understand where it starts and ends, what the tune is. The bass line's pretty straightforward, thank God, but yeah, it's one of those pieces of music that's been doing my head in because I can't get my head around it. But hey, it also doesn't help that it is blisteringly hot here at the minute, so we're right in the middle of a heat wave. So sitting in a hot room with no windows open, listening to this, I feel like I'm delirious. But we'll crack on, shall we? This is Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway, a game by Prolific Publishing, which is the guys who made the previous Game Boy Color fighting game. My original plan was to go and look at the Game Boy Advance fighting game, but I realised there's two of them, so we'll cover those some other time, and we'll do the two Prolific games at the same time. This, I mean, let's just get down to it. This is Mario Kart. Moving to the Game Boy Advance has obviously meant that we can get the kind of games that they were putting out on the SNES. So your Mode 7 style. Oh, I kind of like the Gingerbread Man. Yeah. Swamp Rally. Okay, no choices. Perfect. So yeah, this is a pretty pretty faithful recreation of Mario Kart, apart from its quality, I guess. I should say this isn't. Oh, what am I doing? So control-wise, it's kind of, you haven't got many buttons on the Game Boy Advance, so you've got A to accelerate, B to brake, right bumper to do your little jumpy, hoppy skid thing, left bumper to use your power-up. That's about it. As you can see, I mean, it's kind of unfair to blow up the Game Boy Advance to this resolution, because, what are you trying to say about a game by viewing it at a resolution several times what it should be, and several sizes bigger than it should be? But I wouldn't say this is a particularly attractive game. I think the contrast between the players and the background looks brighter than the characters. I think I'd probably prefer that to be the other way around, but the music also seems to stutter, and it doesn't seem particularly happy. Oh. Is all the music given up apart from one channel? There it is. Bassline's back. Yeah, it also seems quite easy, but maybe that's just because it's the first level. It even does the swirly camera around the car. So what I don't understand about this, I guess, is Mario Kart would have been out on the Game Boy Advance because it was a launch game. So why... I suppose, if you're just looking to cash in and get some more Shrek-related merchandise out. It just amazes me they went for a kart racer on a Game Boy Advance. Because you figure that the obvious example is make a 2D platformer. Or some sort of really crummy minigame collection. And I'm grateful they didn't do that, because Lord knows there's enough minigame collections to go through without adding more to the pile. I find the graphics really difficult to deal with my eye. Like, going over that bridge, I know they're trying to give the impression of going over a, what do we call it, a chasm, something like that. But it's just super distracting with these really pixelated graphics. Oh, that's supposed to be a reflection? What's that a reflection of? It's a reflection of the background, isn't it? That's weird. That doesn't really work. I don't know why they didn't just make it blue. I suppose it's, clever graphical effect. The frame rate is also pretty chunky. I don't remember Mario Kart being this low on the SNES. I don't know whether the GBA version was similar, but I'm enjoying the music just randomly cutting out. That's kind of fun. Oh, Jesus. So that doesn't really look like a hole, it looks like a pool of oil or a tar pit or something that would either slow you down or make you skiddy. Oh! I'm a hood. Oh. 2 versts. I think I'm going to win this. What is that supposed to be? I can't even see the road. Oh, good lord. That colour palette is all over the place. See, I remember the Game Boy Color Shrek game I was playing had kind of rough visuals, but I assume that was because they were making a backwards compatible Game Boy Color game, so you didn't have access to the extra palette. But this is on a console that can play Doom, Super Mario Bros. 2. Castlevania games came out for the Game Boy Advance. This, yeah, I should spin up Mario Kart and see what it looks like on the Game Boy Advance, because I can't imagine it looks this pixelated. Because there's something about pixel art for me on a low resolution screen is you can get away with a lot with clever shading, and I feel like here this almost looks like a game that was built for double resolution and then just chopped down without any sort of anti-aliasing or, you know, care on the way that the sprites look. And the jerky motion is not helping that one bit. So I'm not really getting used to use the attacks because I'm so far ahead of the... And look how far I am ahead. I've just looked at the map at the top right. This is on normal difficulty as well. I know there isn't an easy, but... that's pretty nuts. The music doesn't seem in time with itself. I do wonder how long they had with the Game Boy Advance dev kit to create this. It doesn't seem like a game that was... I don't know, it depends how many tracks there are though. This doesn't seem like the most robust thing in the world. Donkey's Giant Log Morass. Morass? That's a really weird word. More pixels. Oh, God. I hope you don't get migraines. Because you're about to. You can't fire weapons behind you either. That might be a later Mario Kart thing. Where am I going? I can't even see where I'm supposed to be going. This is eye bleeding. Wait, is that just warning me there's a big turn coming up? Or am I going the wrong way? No, it's gone away now. Yeah, it is. Okay. I will say this is a lot easier than driving as Shrek, which is the character I chose first time around when I booted this up. Because the handling is a lot sharper. So maybe I've just accidentally picked the best character in the game. Yeah, I would never have made that corner with Shrek. Not without braking or using me little hop and skid. Why am I tiny? I'm assuming that's a power up, but doesn't really seem to achieve much. Oh, no, I'm in second. No! After all I said. Never mind, I'm first again. That being said, I'm not putting out the possibility that I get a migraine before the end of this. Wait, that wasn't the third lap? I've got to stop hitting the hazards. Don't know what that star does. Don't know why it makes a crunchy noise when you use it. Oh, he knows my shortcut. You know what the cape's for? To protect me against things? Oh, come on. perfect win rate. Oh! I've lost this one, haven't I? It's a shame. It was a close run thing. I don't even know what the character that's supposed to be. Is that Donkey? That's Donkey, isn't it? Okay. Oh, good. I've unlocked another level. So are we saying there's 16 levels then? Because there's 4 per area, and there seems to be 4 areas. Not that the areas are making much difference, because this looks pretty similar to the last one. Whoa! Quite like the parallax scrolling in the background. That's quite neat. Again, I think this would be fine if it ran at a slightly higher refresh rate. It's the fact that when you turn, it's super jerky. That's really off-putting. Just feels like a game built for a platform that can't handle it, and the Game Boy Advance can handle it. Also, is there only one piece of music in this entire game? Well, no, there isn't, because there's the title screen music, which is even more inscrutable than this. See, it doesn't even give you kind of Mario Kart style 50cc, 100cc, 150cc. So you can choose your speed or just difficulty. I assume that just makes the AI better or worse. Wow, what am I looking at? Well, I think that's probably enough of Shrek, Swamp, Kart, Speedway. I have to say that slowly. It's one of those titles that's really difficult to not say super in it because it looks like a SNES game. Yeah, maybe not the kart racing sensation I was hoping for. I'm gonna look at the snow level because it's got actual animated snow, which just adds to the pixel density. Oh god, they've got to stop. They've got to get away from those stripes. They're appalling. Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer the Game Boy Color game, to be honest. I felt like at least with that I could play it. This is playable, but it feels like a prototype, or it feels more like... what's the best way of describing it? You ever played Hard Driving or any of the really, really early 3D racing games? Virtual Racing's a little bit like that on the Mega Drive. Virtual Racing's a hell of a lot better than this game, but you can see what they're going for, but you can still see the construction of it. It's not a fun game. It's not Daytona USA. So, yeah, that's a thing. I guess we'll take a look at those Shrek fighting games at some point, because I bet those are better.